You a what? He's reading the lyrics and he doesn't give a fuck about the lyrics? Then what the fuck are you reading the lyrics for? Hello, welcome back to my channel, where you will not find any useful and insightful information from me. Pretty much just me watching video with all of you out there and sharing my perspective as an ordinary Asian mom. Anyway, I was browsing the internet watching YouTube, and I've noticed Boracity magazine has a new video a while already, I guess. Many days already. It's about Army YouTube is a mess. Now, do I consider myself a YouTuber? Not really, even though I do have a YouTube account that I do put things on YouTube. I don't consider myself a content creator or a YouTuber, but I don't think I'm gonna worry about much about this video because I doubt that she's gonna call me out because my channel is so small. So I don't think she even know that I exist. But if for some unknown reason I do see my face somewhere out there, I'm gonna consider myself as making it, because I remember when I was working many years ago. One day I went to the office and my manager told me, "Hey, you're on Wall Street Journal." I was like, "Holy shit, I am." So in order to make it to the Wall Street Journal, you either have to make it big or you make a big boo-boo, right? So I was like, what did I do? So it turned out that it was just our company used one of my picture as a recruiting image. That I think they took a picture of me on the phone laughing my head off. I guess it just showed how great and how fun it is to work for the company. So they used my picture. But what I'm trying to get you is that I'm not big in order for her to call me out. So I should not be worried about it. But anyway, let's go check out the video. I'm sure I can always learn something. Maybe I'm doing something wrong that I can correct myself. So let's go check it out. Okay, turn on CC. Everything is good. Let's go.
There are different ways to consume BTS content, and depending on which platform you spend the most time, your experience ways to
Okay, I'm going to read this later. It's just a lot of words. Okay.
consume BTS content, and depending on which platform you spend the most time, your experience will be different. But being on ARMY TikTok or ARMY Twitter is different from being on ARMY.
Well, I do have a TikTok account too. So check it out if you have time. But anyway, let's go back to this video.
ARMY YouTube, because the whole fandom is on YouTube at some point, since almost all BTS's content is in video format. Music videos, live performances, concerts, interviews, behind the scenes, and Run BTS episodes are easily accessible on YouTube, but you still may watch all of this content on YouTube and not necessarily be considered a YouTube ARMY. There isn't an official definition of what a YouTube ARMY is because these are just internet or fandom terms, but I see that it usually refers to the platform from which you consume BTS content the most. Since most of BTS official content is on YouTube, there isn't really
So I am a YouTube ARMY because I think I consume BTS content the most on YouTube.
a way to be an ARMY and not watch YouTube, like there's a way to be an ARMY but not have a Twitter or TikTok account.
Yes.
And I think that creates a big problem because all of BTS content is in this platform, but the platform is a mess. Twitter ARMY is one of the most stressful platforms because there are so many useless conversations, but at least there are conversations. Twitter ARMYs are informed and up to date. It's on Twitter where ARMYs organize basically all of the charity, streaming, and buying projects.
I will have to admit that I do have a Twitter account. I think I've said it in my other videos before that I am not active on Twitter. I might go to Twitter once or twice a month because it's just so much information. I might have missed out on a lot of information. Maybe that's why, a lot of time I realize, oh, they have this, oh, they have that. So, but yeah, another reason I try to stay away from Twitter is that I heard and I've seen some posting that it's pretty toxic over there, so I don't know. Okay, anyway,
projects. TikTok Army is highly affected by an algorithm that relates BTS content with K-pop content, creating another mess. But once you find the good accounts and fall into the right algorithm, it can be fun at least. On the other hand, YouTube Army is a space that doesn't allow much productive conversation to happen between armies, and instead promotes cloud-chasing BTS reactors, fake BTS edits, and K-pop drama channels.
Wow, what a transition.
The BTS reaction channel space here on YouTube is a little tricky. I feel like sometimes armies are too harsh on reaction channels and other times they're too gullible.
So, am I well, I watched this video about the first time reaction. I am not a first time reaction because I fell into a rabbit hole back in 2019, so I'm not new army. And I think I said that in that video as well, as like, am I considered a reaction channel? I don't know. I might react to videos, but I don't know if I'm categorizing myself as reaction channel. I don't know whether what kind of categories out there. For me, my goal is just, since I'm watching the YouTube videos on BTS, and I don't have a lot of people around me to share my love with. I share my love with myself, as you can see from there. I just figured that if I watch my video on camera and put it out there, and if someone finds my videos and I can bring smiles to their face, or if they agree with what I said, even though it's sometimes not a lot of important, insightful information from me, that's my goal. It's just kind of like, I want to watch video with many other people and enjoy BTS together. So if that's considered a reaction channel, then I guess I am a reaction channel. And I hope I'm not doing anything wrong. Let's continue.
First video ever was about BTS reaction channels
Do I
and
have a
how I
problem?
categorize them. My conclusion was that reaction channels are okay when they are simply genuine and open-minded. But it's been exactly a year since I made that video and my opinions have changed a little because of two reasons. Number one, there are reaction channels reacting to my videos on controversial topics.
Yes, I
showing
do.
a new face I didn't expect from them. And number two, J-Hope and J. Cole's On the Street music video has brought a new big wave of BTS reaction channels. And some of these don't seem interested in BTS. They seem interested in ARMY's engagement. And I guess I unintentionally started viewing reaction channels a little more critically because I now truly see the way ARMYs interact with them. This may sound like a different topic, but let me explain why the extreme and unjustifiable popularity of BTS reaction channels can damage the ARMY space on YouTube. I always see people criticizing the very concept of reaction channels because they are not real content. There's little to non-creative or analytical input in the majority of these videos.
I agree. I think I've said it in one of my other videos before that since I am not a professional producer, I am not a singer or a musician, I am not a songwriter, I am not an artist, I am not in film production. I cannot, or I'm not even a dancer. I don't know if I said it before, my brain and my bodies, they don't connect. So my brain is saying that move your whatever, and my body will refuse to obey. So I'm not a dancer. So watching my video definitely would not get, you will not get any professional opinion from my video. The only opinion you will get from me is just my perspective, as I mentioned, an ordinary Asian mom who was brought up, my early years were in Taiwan, then in my teen and later are in the US. So the different cultural experience, that will be where my perspectives come from. I'm sure there are many other similar reactors out there and other Asian mom out there will be doing the same thing. But I agree, I don't think I'm creating useful content for all of you out there. I'm just watching video and telling you how I feel. That's all.
People defending reaction channels will talk about good versus bad reaction channels, and they will use channels like Cody and Noel as examples of good reaction channels, but their quote-unquote reactions were more commentary than anything else, and the commentary space is not the same as the reaction space. It's true that their videos were not video essays or comedy sketches, and they were reacting for the first time to other people's content, but they prioritized their commentary and jokes. They even said that they would sit down and react to lots of videos, but if they thought they were not contributing much to the conversation or being entertaining enough, they would not upload the reaction. In other words, they valued the quality of their content. Now, I'm not criticizing every single BTS.
I'm sorry, I just upload whatever I do, so might not be of high quality. So be it. I'm sorry.
Reaction channel because there is an entertainment component that I think is just as valid as meaningful commentary. Take this channel for example. He is a typical K-pop YouTuber I talk about in my first video about reaction channels, but he appears more genuine than most I've seen. But the criticism relies on the fact that this type of channels react to so much content that they won't really be able to process all the content they are watching. This channel reacted to one of my videos 2 times and he didn't remember watching it before, or he pretended like he didn't watch it just to watch it again. That is what's going to happen when you react to 10 videos a day. Is it going to be entertaining? Sometimes it can be, but it won't be very substantial. Now, if you tell me who cares if it's substantial or not, I don't want insightfulness, I want entertainment. I would say that is completely fine and valid, but don't treat these reaction channels as more than they are. They are normal people just like you and me sharing a vague opinion on every topic they can. Supposedly, they are here to be a fan or to learn along with us. They are not the artists, BTS are. And don't tell me that some reactors also make music or something else on the side, because that is not what their audience is following them for. The audience follows them for their reactions to content the audience already likes, and that's something armies need to recognize before deciding whether or not to follow them. But that's not what I see most YouTube armies doing. Sometimes armies see a person saying positive thing after positive thing about BTS, and that is justification enough to defend these random people we don't really know. Just look at the latest controversy. This reaction channel was rapid.
There's a controversy. Okay. I guess if you make it big enough, people will notice you, and then they might be controversies that come along. So if that's the case, I don't know. My channel is very, very small compared to theirs. And if you notice that I never ask for, well, somehow I'll jokingly ask for subscription. I don't ask you to subscribe or hit the bell button or whatever. It's just that you are watching a YouTube channel. You know what to do if you like what you're watching. So if you like me, you want to follow me, you will subscribe to me. I don't have to ask you for it. That's why I don't do it. And maybe I am not growing as much, not only because my content's boring or I'm not asking for it, but anyway.
Rapidly growing after he reacted to On the Street.
I don't even know who the fuck this is. Who is this Chinese name?
But some armies notice that he follows, shares the misogynistic ideas, and expresses the hustle culture obsession of the non-misogynist and human trafficker Andrew Tate, while still reacting to BTS and supposedly reading their
Don't. If that's the case, I don't want to see you and any of my boys together in the same screen. You should not be watching my beautiful Jin saying, I'm the one that I should love, when you have that kind of mindset. Holy shit. Stay away from my boys. Stay away. Freaking shit.
Their lyrics and understanding their message.
I'm reading the lyrics, y'all. I'm reading the lyrics. I don't give a fuck about the lyrics.
What? He's reading the lyrics and he doesn't give a fuck about the lyrics? Then what the fuck are you reading the lyrics for?
This guy was writing disgusting things about women on Facebook, a platform he promoted on his BTS reaction videos. After he was called out by some of his subscribers, his response was simply, "Proof I hate women." So someone did. This reached even more people and his response was even worse. He incorrectly used an RM quote about change as an excuse for his behavior. He criticized people for digging up his comments from a long time ago. Although the Facebook one
I think this guy did pop up in my feed before, but I think the thumbnail I saw was him topless. And I don't know, it's just me. Guys topless on YouTube don't attract my attention. As I was like, why can't you put on a shirt? But anyway, I think that was one of the reasons I did not click on his channel. But the face, I can't remember seeing the guy.
ones were from only 3 months prior, and the Instagram ones were from just the day before. And in my opinion, the worst decision he made was to, just like Andrew Tate, never ever apologize. He actually kept saying that he won't apologize. He insulted his own subscribers and then deleted tons of comments calling him out and asking for an apology.
When I see the people that be reacting to me, putting me in a negative light, these
What can you put on a shirt? Can you please put on a shirt, please?
girls, they be ugly as hell. They be ugly as hell. It ain't like you a
I'm not
real
even gonna
pretty
watch.
ass female
I'm just
just
gonna
like,
listen.
oh my god, I can't stand the mirror.
His videos and community posts ranting non-stop are all
Yeah, it's like, you know what? Okay, the first picture, that might be the one that pop out on my feed. Why can't you put on a freaking shirt?
gone, and he is regaining the subscribers he lost. Now, I will normally not care about guys like him, but it honestly surprised me the fact that there were and still are thousands of armies defending him. If you don't care
okay.
about BTS's message and still want to follow guys like this simply because they react to BTS, that is your right, I guess. But I would suggest to not get excited and become a faithful subscriber of every channel reacting to BTS who seems nice. This is just a weird theory of mine.
Yeah, you will have to subscribe to the channel that you enjoy watching. I know. Maybe my content is not that enjoyable, that's why I don't get a lot of subscribers. But it's okay. I am enjoying what I'm doing right now. I'm enjoying watching the videos. So either it's on camera, off camera, I'm enjoying myself. That's all that matters.
But I've seen it happen so many times. Whenever there's a new charismatic YouTuber reacting to
I'm
BTS,
not
they will
charismatic.
almost automatically gain 10,000 subscribers.
Not me.
Then they will go up little by little. But the fact that those 10,000
Where is my automatic 10,000? Where the hell is it? It's okay.
subscribers are almost guaranteed is concerning. I understand why it's exciting to see people become armies, but once they start gaining thousands of followers and money, not only from YouTube but from Patreon for content that I barely consider content, then their intentions can change. You may not always notice the real motivations because they are not as dumb as this guy who guided his subscribers to the
Don't
comments
watch
that will
my
eventually
gym.
harm his
You
channel.
stay
But
away
you
from
need
my
to
boy.
be a little skeptical. Don't subscribe or blindly trust and support every person who seems nice and open-minded. We can be welcoming by giving them information and requests, while at the same time being a tough audience, a nice, welcoming, tough audience. So how can we make sure that we are not following someone who may be like this YouTuber in secret? There's really no way to know, but I personally find it really difficult to subscribe to a channel that has misleading thumbnails or titles, also known as clickbait. I see some armies saying that there are some YouTube channels that clickbait a lot, but they are so nice and respectful in the actual video. And I'm sorry, but you just fell for their tactic. Let's learn something from this situation. Once a YouTube reaction channel starts getting clicks and money, their honest interest in BTS may become interest in BTS's audience, in ARMY's engagement. So what I do is before clicking on a new reaction video, I go to their channel and see if that first time reacting to BTS is true or not. Because the amount of times I've seen people title their videos first time reacting to BTS when they've been reacting for months or even years, it's annoying. I feel like the reaction channels who constantly clickbait their videos tend to be money hungry. Their content is lazy to begin with, and treating an audience known to be an easy audience just feels cheap. If they don't like the title format of artist song reaction, they can be creative. It's possible, I've seen it. But there's no reason for this creativity to be deceiving. This is just a little personal opinion, but I find
I hope my title is not deceiving. If they are, please let me know. I will make adjustments because I don't want to be lying to others. And I'm hoping that my thumbnail will show exactly what you're getting yourself into.
find it deceiving and some type of clickbait the way some channels don't write the word reaction whenever they react to my videos, making it look like they are the ones about to do the commentary instead of someone else.
I hope I need to go back and check to see if I remember to put reaction on the Boracity magazine. I know that I have a playlist called just for Boracity magazine reactions. So I put all my reaction to Boracity magazine in that playlist, but I need to go back and double check that. I believe I put reaction in my title because I'm not about to steal other people's work because, I love Boracity magazine. I learned so much from her. She is amazing. And I've learned something that I should have done or something I should be doing. So yeah.
Again, this goes back to the discourse on commentary channels versus reaction channels. I believe in transformative content because that's what I do. I don't have any problem with YouTubers reacting to my videos, but I don't like it when reaction channels present themselves as commentary channels because that's not what they are. If they are good in their reaction field, there's no reason to clickbait viewers. I want to believe that some of these channels do it unintentionally, but I can sense that others clearly know what they're doing. We also need to pay attention and stay away from misleading or exaggerated titles like "Hater reacts to BTS for the first time, will I change my mind?" That is just icky. Don't give them the attention they are desperately asking for. Another thing I do is a personal preference, but if I see that a channel is reacting to every single K-pop group in existence, I don't bother watching their BTS reactions because they tend to say positive comments about everyone to gain every fandom's engagement. I'm especially careful with those channels who react to 10 videos a day because it's mostly low quality.
How do they get time? I barely do a few a week. I guess because I do have a full-time job. I have a puppy, well, not puppy, an old dog to take care of, even though he's forever my puppy. But he is 16 years old. My dog is 16 years old. I have a husband to take care of. I have a house to take care of. Good thing my son's grown, so I don't have to take care of him. But there are lots of things to do. How can you sit down and watch video after video after video? I would love to. Actually, I do watch a lot of video at night, but they are not on camera because those are my leisure time. And I might be watching like TikTok compilations at night or funny compilation of BTS, but I don't do them on camera. I might in the future. I think I did a few of TikTok compilation before, but anyway, let's continue. I talk too much, sorry.
Harmonizing is crazy.
It's almost never about having a genuine or entertaining conversation. It's about mass-producing reactions people are guaranteed to watch. There's no love or care for the quote-unquote content they make. It's all about those thousands of army views. I remember there were these 4 guys who used to react to 10 videos a day with 0 commentary. And I love these guys so much because they were genuinely so bad, it was fascinating. They would also react to my videos, and one time they said something stupid in one of my controversial videos and they received some criticism from armies. So they deleted the video and continued reacting to my videos like nothing happened. They are now reacting to the same videos with other people. Monetizing the same content twice. But it's still fascinating. Their dedication to be as bland as possible and attract the worst of K-pop communities, like shippers and solos, should go to the history books. There is also this other channel that I find similar, but they are better at covering their tracks. They also gain a lot of subscribers because they react to 10 videos a day, but they were also nice and open-minded. However, once they reacted to one of my videos that requires K-pop fans to think a little about the industry they stand, they got defensive. I believe this is because they, just like the majority of K-pop reactors, love everything and everyone, and they don't want to think critically about anything. So there's no real analysis, because analysis sometimes leads to criticism, and they think that their audience just want to hear praises for everyone. So they did an
I don't want to see this guy again. Get him away. Or put on a shirt, please.
mirror. They started insulting their audience in their comments, and then they deleted their reaction. So future subscribers, including armies, cannot find any of this.
I think that's the Asian mom in me that, put on a shirt. Okay, just... icky.
These type of reaction channels who upload 10 videos a day don't necessarily use clickbait on their thumbnails, but I consider the presentation of their channels some form of misleading content. These reactions after reactions can attract an excited fan looking for a channel with lots of reactions to their favorite artists, but they lack commentary and are almost never insightful or entertaining. So talking about commentary channels with deceiving clickbait, I'm going to address the best in this field. K-pop drama channels.
Well, I do really like BTS, but not because for them, but
Okay, before I continue, I just want to, I don't know, as I mentioned before, you will not get any insightful commentary from me, but at least I hope that I'm entertaining enough for you to continue watching. So, okay, hopefully that's the case, but let's continue.
because for me, like I want more BTS so that I can sustain my channel.
I think one of the main reasons the YouTube Army space is not as productive as Twitter Army or even TikTok Army is because we don't actually have a space here, and if we do, it comes with conditions. Twitter armies and sometimes TikTok armies surround themselves and have conversations with other armies, but YouTube armies interact most of the time under a borrowed space, a YouTuber's comment section, and this can create some problems. Reaction channels who react to BTS are constantly learning, and they don't know or care to share army's goals, plans, and guides. There are exceptions like Shiki and Exceleste, but they really are exceptions. The army conversation in a YouTuber's comment section is even worse when our borrowed space is a K-pop drama channel. You just need to see some of their thumbnails.
Yeah, I've seen this kind of channel pop up in my feed about, oh, you know, so-and-so in the hospital, so-and-so this and that. You know they're fake, but I know subconsciously we like gossip, right? So we will tend to want to find out what kind of gossip is there. I think many years ago when I first fell into the rabbit hole, 2019, early 2020, I was tricked by some of these YouTube channels. And I click on few and stupidly, I thought it was real news until a few days later, I said, it can't be real. So I was Googling and realized all those are just fake news, edits. Be careful out there. It's a lot of fake stuff out there.
K-pop drama channels have some of the most disgusting clickbait I've seen in my life, and it really bothers me that I've seen the same justification for them. They have horrible clickbait, but their actual video is respectful. I don't care. This type of really disgusting and false titles and thumbnails with bland commentary just prove that all K-pop drama channels want are those army clicks without facing the consequences of misleading army. I suggest to not engage with these videos at all. Don't click them, don't watch them, don't believe their alarming titles and thumbnails. Just look at them. This one says, OMG, Jungkook and Jimin attend Suga brother wedding in Seoul, BTS at wedding event. None of this is real.
I watched a couple of their video and I was so confused. Then after then, I just stopped clicking on that.
Suga was not at his brother's wedding. It was a famous hairstylist wedding. Jungkook and Jimin were not there at all. These pictures are just very bad Photoshop. The worst part is that once this K-pop drama channel faked this news, other channels copied it. This is an insane amount of people being misinformed. This other one says, RM live on Weavers with Jungkook announces military enlistment. And in the thumbnail, RM says, I'm going to military, and Jungkook responds, Hyun, please don't leave. None of this is real. Namjoon wasn't live on Weavers. Jungkook has never said any of this in any of his live streams. There was no military announcement at all. This one is crazy. It says Jungkook at police station after stalker arrested and takes action against Saseng. Again, none of this is true. There was no Jungkook at police station, no stalker arrested, no Saseng, no anything. It was all completely made up, but people believed it. And I'm not showing the worst. Some K-pop drama channels clickbait scandals surrounding death and illness. It's truly disgusting.
I just don't want others to think I'm crazy. I just don't want others to think I'm crazy.
Let me remind you that Taeyeon and Hive sued this type of K-pop drama channels from South Korea, but they cannot do it with international channels because the defamation laws are different in every country. So let's do our part. These channels damage BTS and make YouTube Army paranoid for no.
So, is this considered cyberbullying? I'm just kind of wondering because I remember when I was listening or when I first react to Suga Augustine's Hagoon, and there's a line about freedom of speech, but that can be the cause of someone else's death. And I was just thinking about all the fake news, all the cyberbullies out there. And when you create this kind of content and you are actually creating a negative image for the artist, and I'm assuming that you say you love the artist and that's why you're doing this and trying to get traction, but you are creating a very negative image of those people that you're supposed like, right? So I don't know. Okay.
Reason. These channels make a lot of money by fooling armies, and I assure you that in their comment sections there won't be a single productive conversation about our fandom goals or guides. It's useless conversation only.
In English, bro.
Funny video.
Not everything is completely horrible in ARMY YouTube. Some of the most entertaining content are BTS funny videos and edits.
Yes.
These are actually pretty successful at attracting a lot of new fans. However, there are some channels and an audience of millions who think it's funny to add fake subtitles to videos of BTS reacting to their own videos and making it seem like they're reacting to something else. And I just don't understand why someone would enjoy this. It's not only fake, but it's also boring. I even see
And it's actually disrespectful, in my opinion.
some comments with requests to make fake subtitles to another video. They're giving fake reaction ideas. This type of audience is also the same audience who loves those nonsense voting community posts. So this is the YouTube ARMY / K-pop conversation that has thousands and thousands of people participating. Who is your favorite idol with double eyelids? 800,000 votes. And the comments?
care.
All of them, to be honest. They are a hot dancer, a short hair goddess, a rap god, and a beautiful dancer. It's all about double eyelids. But this is about double eyelids, not about hair, dance, or rap. Because in that case, these others are better. I know, and I like all of their eyelids. This one is my favorite. Favorite K-pop idol with nose mole. This is a thing. Favorite K-pop idol with a mole on their nose. 500,000 votes. These are the comments. I can't vote between Tae and Jungkook. Both are my favorites. The question is, which idol have mole on nose? And it's Tae. I think you should read the question first. Well, Jungkook also have mole on nose, and the question says favorite idol with nose mole. Apparently, all the idols mentioned here have them. Today, I got to know Jungkook got mole on nose. Maybe I forgot. I don't know. Who cares? Why are we talking about this? Why does favorite vampire in K-pop receive 750,000 votes? Now, I would recommend to not send hate to any comments or even the channels starting these conversations, because by the
I don't know. I'm just looking at Sugar right now. He looks so cute. Oh my god. Okay,
language I see in some community posts and comment sections, some channels with thousands of subscribers are literal kids. I'm talking 12 years old and younger. The real problem comes when these videos, posts, and comments are hyped up while comments informing about a new song, a current voting, or important news receive criticism. The amount of times I've seen people write, "It's not that serious, BTS doesn't need our help,"
Of course
and
they
encouraging
do.
to not stream is concerning.
Really? Who says? Who says it's not important? Who says they don't need our help?
This type of content is what gets recommended to YouTube armies. These are our conversations, and I hope we can change this.
Yes.
I asked on Twitter if there's any reliable ARMY channel that covers BTS news. Most of the answers were sad, but here are some of their suggestions.
Oh, these are the news? Oh.
Proceed with
No, I don't provide BTS news. I can barely keep track the news myself, so there's no way I can provide news. I'm sorry.
A lot of caution, however, because not everyone agrees. Remember to be a tough audience.
Yes.
Check how their channel looks before watching their videos. Check that they are not sharing rumors or unofficial information from sasaengs or the paparazzi. Watch multiple videos and decide by yourself if their content is too K-pop or too invasive or too attention-seeking or too clickbaity for you. But I would still recommend you to consider joining ARMY Twitter because it's fast. The negative side is that there can be a lot of toxicity. So to have a good experience there, you will have to clean your TL, which is basically blocking some toxic accounts that tweet misinformation, engage in fan wars, and spread solo or manti ideas. This is not something that you can do on ARMY YouTube. YouTube is the one recommending some channels over others, and you cannot really block them. On Twitter, you need to think critically about the accounts you decide to follow, but I consider most fan bases to be very professional. It's the personal fan accounts that need some skepticism before following them.
I think on Twitter, I only follow the BTS official. I think so. But sometimes you get feed some weird things, so I don't know how to work Twitter, so I guess I need to figure things out.
You don't think it's necessary to follow ARMY fan bases in other platforms because YouTube guides and funny videos are enough to be updated, but they are not, and you won't really notice how much you're missing out by staying only on ARMY YouTube. The positive side is that this platform can work as both a social platform and a streaming platform. There's no Spotify ARMY or Apple Music ARMY or Tidal ARMY. I mean, there is, but they cannot interact with each other in these platforms. On YouTube, however, we can talk while we stream. I talk about it multiple times, but if you're not sure why every single ARMY should stream, please watch these videos. In summary, the industry does everything in their power to make us stream and buy less, because BTS's success is not the industry's profit. So they cheat, minimize, and steal from BTS in the hopes that their ARMY becomes lazy. So to prove them wrong, the best we can do right now is get back to our mentality from 2017 and 2018, when ARMY were accomplishing things with no industry support. I already talked in detail about what we can do.
There is no industry support even at this state, right? Not only they do not support BTS, they sabotage everything that they do. So we have to stream and buy. It's so sad, but it is what it is. We gotta do it.
To maximize our streams and go back to our 2017 mindset, but those felt more like suggestions. So in this video, I will be very clear. I want every ARMY watching this video to participate. If you don't want to share this video, that is fine, but you can still share the ideas. So, number 1, avoid watching color-coded videos. These are
and their translations are horrible anyway, especially the one blue and gray, right? At the end, well, not even the end, in the middle, the translation is so bad that it doesn't make any sense.
are not official videos, but
people need to understand BTS lyrics are poetry. And when especially new ARMY, right? They watch these lyrics videos and the translation makes no sense. What do you think that the new ARMY is gonna think of the lyrics of BTS? That they don't know how to write lyrics. They are making nonsense. So no, please don't watch those. If you want to understand the lyrics, please go to Do Sad or the official music video or whatever. I think Twitter might have good translations. I don't know because I'm not on Twitter, but my experience with the lyrics video are so bad that I think I've done a few videos of that because there's no music video, but I think I have stopped doing that since Jing's Epiphany demo version, because there's just no video of that and I cannot do the CD whatever. So let's continue.
By BTS, and every view goes to a random K-pop channel, not to BTS. These become billions of BTS streams lost. So if you're one of the ones complaining about YouTube deleting views on official music videos, you should not help them by watching these unofficial videos.
Correct.
Number 2, do not write spam comments. We've been saying this for years, but comments with emojis don't freeze views. That is a myth. The only way emojis could freeze views is when it's all you write again and again. But writing a comment with one emoji or two won't affect views.
Okay.
What actually can be considered a bot is someone replying no emoji to every comment. So don't copy and paste your comment everywhere, or your views will be deleted. If you see an actual spam comment and someone already called it out, either ignore or like the response. But responding the same thing over and over again can be an excuse for YouTube to consider your account a bot account.
You know, with Boracity magazine, you learn something every time.
And delete your views. Number 3, act normal. By this, I mean the YouTube definition of normal. This means log into your YouTube account, turn off autoplay, and don't loop the videos. Turn YouTube's volume all the way up and control your computer's volume. You cannot really watch a video with less than 480p quality, so make sure it's at least this number. Watch other BTS music videos, dance practices, and Bangtan bombs, as well as other unrelated videos you like. Most importantly, interact with the videos. If you want to go back 5 or 10 seconds to rewatch your favorite part, do it. Like the video, leave a comment, and
I thought you're supposed to watch it all the way through. So you don't have to? You can stop and move around, and that will still count as view. For some reason, in my head, I keep thinking that you have to watch the video all the way through for the view to be counted. I might be wrong, so yeah, let me know.
Respond to other armies. Number 4, forget about the first 24 hours rule. A lot of people stream a music video a lot of times in the first 24 hours and then forget about it. The
This
day
24,
views
I thought we were talking about do not upload your reaction in the first 24 hours, because I think that's the rule that I heard, that you don't want to upload your reaction video within the 24 hours because you want the viewer to watch the actual video, not your reaction of the video. So, but I do see some reactors out there, they're still posting the video within the 24 hours. So
are important, but believe me, longevity is so much more valuable. So remember to stream every day.
Yes.
In the first 24 hours, it's better to not use playlists because YouTube recognizes these views days after. But for longevity, it's okay to use playlists occasionally because sooner or later, your views will be counted. What I still prefer to do is use playlists.
Eventually, our views will be counted. Eventually.
The days I'm very busy, but the other days I manually add the videos to a queue. This takes me less than a minute and it has the advantages of a playlist. Finally, remember to make it fun. Streaming is simply listening to music, so don't only use Spotify. Listen to BTS from their music videos while you clean, drive, cook, or study. If you don't have the time to listen to music, take 4 minutes of your day to watch at least one music video a day, because one is better than none. Just remember to switch one BTS video and one solo video every day and prioritize the new songs. And just a heads up, when streaming Amygdala, try to do it manually because when it's on a playlist, it may not play. Since there's explicit content, you need to accept the conditions. So if I'm very busy and need to use a YouTube playlist, I always play Amygdala first and then click on a playlist or start a queue. Number 5, get YouTube Premium. If you can afford it,
I don't have YouTube Premium,
and you really want to make sure that every single one of your streams is counted, get YouTube Premium. You won't get any ads, you will be able to listen to videos while your screen is locked, you will have access to some free movies, including Burn the Stage the movie and the series, and you will automatically have a YouTube Music account, which is a streaming platform just like Spotify or Apple Music. You will be able to listen to full albums, make your own playlist, and easily switch from audios to music videos. So that's it. Army YouTube has a lot of potential, and I really hope we can all reinvent this space. Let's be careful with the way we interact with reaction channels. Let's ignore clickbait and K-pop drama channels. And let's talk about important releases and the fandom's goals while we watch these funny edits and music videos.
Okay, so that was YouTube Army is a mess, and as expected, I did not see my name or my video on the screen, which I expect that it will not happen because, as I mentioned, I'm a small channel and she might not have noticed me, which is a good thing or might be a bad thing. But anyway, So what I've learned from this video is that, what did I learn? I learned again that I'm not providing any insightful information, and I hope my content is entertaining enough. And I also learned that I must be doing something wrong because I'm not getting the automatic 10,000 subscriber that she talked about. Whatever. But I think most important thing is that we got to be reminded that yes, we should continue to stream their music videos, their songs, and anything in every platform that's out there. Do not take everything for granted because this industry is out there to get our voice. So we got to make sure that we do our part. And to learn, I also learned the different method of how to stream and how to do certain thing. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to get premium, at least not yet. Not now. I don't see the need yet. But I am doing my part of streaming, and I will eventually do more starting after this video. So for all of you out there who's still watching my videos, thank you very much. And please let me know if there's anything that I can improve to make my video more entertaining. I don't know. I'm not a very entertaining person. And I'm not as animated. So this is as animated as you will get from me, I guess. So that's it for today. Until next time, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.